Hey guys, today we're back on another torture test. And today on the channel we'll be torture testing the RTS Tactical Level 4 ceramic plate. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be torture testing the RTS Tactical Level 4 ceramic plate. This model of armor has been determined to comply with NIJ 0101.06 level IV, which is level 4, standalone through tests conducted in accordance with the NLE-CTC compliance testing program. So what that pretty much means is that this stands up to the NIJ's level 4 standalone plate, and this is pretty much one that you just wear by yourself. You don't have to wear any soft armor underneath or anything else. You just put this in a plate carrier and go into town. I actually have 2 of these in my plate carrier myself, so they sent me 2 to keep and 1 to torture test, and that's what we're going to be doing today. First off, we're going to be starting with a MP5 SP5 9mm. I know that's not going to do anything to it, but I know y'all like to see that anyway. We're going to be stepping up to 5.56 and then 7.62 times 39. We'll look at the results from them, and then we'll figure out what we're going to be doing after that. So guys, stay tuned. All right guys, we're back. Once again, we're going to be shooting a 9mm full metal jacket SP5 Heckler & Koch, and this is going to be at 15 yards at the level 4 ceramic plate. Let's go ahead and walk up here and see what happened. All right guys, as you can see, right here is the mark, and it literally, I mean, you could about see, I just wiped it off with my finger. There's no bulging or anything, even on the back of this, there's no bulging at all. So as you can see, I mean, I pretty much expected that, but the 9mm didn't do a thing to it. So we're gonna go ahead and step up probably to the 5.56 and see what happens with that. All right guys, as you can see with the SP5 9mm, I mean, it literally just I mean, it didn't do any kind of damage, just maybe a tad bit of bulging, but didn't even tear the outer sticky stuff that's on the actual plate off of it. So I was going to probably shoot maybe 2 or 3 more rounds with a 9, but I'd seen that it was kind of not even going to do anything. So I thought that the best idea would be just go ahead and step up to the 5.56. And this we have Hornady tap training ammo, 5.56, 55 grains. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So let's go ahead and see what happened. All right guys, let's see what happened. So I was aiming about right here. So I mean, the height over bore, you can see we hit it about around here. It has ripped the outer lining a tad bit. As you can see, here is this ceramic falling out. Still very hot up in here, but barely anything at all done to it. Let's go ahead and look at the back a little bit if we can. We've got some bulging back here, but no exit wound. So as you can see, this right here would have easily, it would have done nothing to the man that this was wearing. So let's go ahead and step up to 7.62 times 39 and see what happens. All right guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be using 7.62 times 39. This is Tula ammo, full metal jacket. Go ahead and throw it in the Zastava Z-Pap M70. All right, we are locked and loaded. Once again, this is going to be at 15 yards. Let's go ahead and walk up here and see what happened. All right, guys, we're back. I was trying to aim a little bit more towards the top, so I give it a tad bit of overhead, and as where we hit it at was exactly right here. As you can see, it looks to me like it didn't do much damage, but you turn it around and it's blew the entire back out of it. That being said, it did catch the bullet. As you can see, right here is a projectile on the jacket and on that bullet, and it did catch the rest of it in here. It did not come out. And that being said, we did hit it a tad bit high, but this entire plate is going to be covering your body, so it would have stopped it. But as you can see, a lot of damage in the making. We're going to go ahead and see if we can crush this back in here so we can go ahead and finish it off. But as you can see, it did do a decent amount of damage to us. Kind of surprised with that, but it did catch a bullet, and that's what we was needing it to do. So let's go ahead and step back and throw a few more at it. All right, guys, let's aim a little bit more towards the middle and see what happens. All right, guys, that's 2 shots. Let's see what happened. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see, right here was one hit, and right here was the other. What I figured out is this coating that's on this is an anti-sprawl coating, meaning that it will not let anything come up into your neck if you get shot with this. As you can see, it's done a really good job with that. But here on the back, whenever you look, there is some bulging, but there is no rips or anything in this. So it did catch a bullet very well at center mass. You can feel a little bit of cracking and stuff in there. So 2 rounds with 7.62 times 39 center mass. It did stop it. So let's go ahead and shoot a few more at it and see what happens. All right, guys, we're back. Now we're going to pump about, let's throw about 5 rounds at it and see what happens. All right, gun is safe. Let's go on up here and see what happened. All right, guys, we're back. We shot 5 more rounds, 7.62 times 39 through it. As you can see here the markings are pretty close to right being in the center mass right here. And here on the back, this black part was still over, and we couldn't tell if they passed through it or not. So we cut it open, and from what we can tell, out of the last 5 that we shot, there was 2 of them that did go through, and one of them being right here, and the other one being right here. So what that means is that the center has been compromised. It would still be bulletproof on around the edges to a certain point, but now that the center has been shot so many times, it has been compromised. So that being said, you can expect from what you've seen in this video for it to hold up with that AK right there for that type of many rounds. So with the 2 went through it, we shot a few times beforehand, so it's still going to be bulletproof with your first few shots, but after that, you're going to be looking at the center being compromised and all the ceramic being busted. So it still did hold up, don't get me wrong, to a certain point, but as you can see here with the last 2 rounds, or out of the last 5 rounds we shot, 2 of them did go through the center. Not sure within that 5 which ones, but I'd say these are the last 2 ones if I had to be a betting man. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing. Let's go ahead and set it back up, and I'm going to fire the rest of these rounds through it and see what happens. All right, guys, let's shoot a few more rounds at it. Like I said, we had 2 of the last 5 go through it. So let's go and see if we can shoot around it a little bit, maybe some more in the center, and see what happens. Right, guys, it's empty. Let's go ahead and see what happened. All right, guys, we're back. About the only thing I can say about it, it is a hot mess right now. I mean, you can still feel the heat coming off this thing. As you can see here, I mean, it's pushed all this ceramic and bulletproof padding, I guess, out into the back. And a lot of them rounds, though, it seems to be caught because we have no wounds up here to where it's come through. And I was shooting all around the thing. And I know I did shoot a few more times in the center. And it looks to me like we do have 2 or 3 here that's come back out in the center where it was compromised. Right here's the original one. And I can't tell if that's another one or not. It looks to me like it is, though. So as you can see right here, though, the way that this is built, you have some Kevlar here in the front. You have the ceramic back and the Kevlar. And then on behind that, you have this soft body armor. So that's kind of how you can see how this level 4 plate here in itself is produced and made. And I mean, it's ripped it all to pieces, as you can see. But either way it goes, it was bulletproof in the first initial shots and a few others after that. So guys, if you'd like to check out the RTS Tactical Level 4 ballistics plate, you can go to their website and check that out. I can't leave a link in the description below after YouTube has pretty much made it abundantly clear that you cannot leave any type of links to any type of gun accessories or plates or anything like that anymore. But you can go to rtstactical.com and check them out, or just search it on Google and it'll pop up pretty quick. Search the Level 4 plate and there you go. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing. If you have any questions or comments about the RTS Tactical Level 4 ballistics plate, leave them in the description below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And guys, I appreciate y'all viewing. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews. And I'll see y'all in the next video.